Welcome to the channel. So I decided to make a series where I pick my favorite exercises for each muscle group. So today I'll be picking my top 5 exercises for the back. And now before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe, like, share, do whatever needs to be done. So yes, let's get into it. Starting off, I have the one arm lat pull down. Now this is easily my favorite exercises for the lats. Now why I like to do one arm is because when I do both arms, I don't want any type of imbalance on my lats, and doing it single-handed is the best way to avoid any type of imbalances in your lats. And you know that each lat is getting the same amount of weight put on, and you can really concentrate on each lat. Now usually with the one arm lat pull down, I like to use a bench. I used to go on my knees and then I would do the one arm lat pull down, but I found that with the bench I can really keep myself in one position where I don't cheat the weight in any way. Also, what I like to do with the one arm lat pull down, I keep my arm a bit in the front, it's not too much to the side, and I like this position because it really targets my lower lat. So if you're struggling with the contraction of your lats, I would highly suggest one arm lat pull down. It's a great way to start off with lightweight to get the feel of the exercise, and then you can slowly move up. But yeah, it's a great exercise to learn how to get that mind muscle connection with your lats. Now for my second favorite exercise, I like to do the wide grip cable row. Now I like to do a wide grip position is because I want to target my mid back instead of my lats. And of course, when you do the wide grip, you're not only targeting your mid back, you're also targeting your rear delts. But depending on your technique, depending on the position, you can mainly target the mid back. There's obviously going to be a bit more rear delts, but you can minimize it with correct posture and correct position. Now I also like the wide grip cable row over the bent over row, mainly because with the wide grip cable row I get a better contraction. From the start of the exercise all the way to the end of it, I can really get that stretch and that squeeze. Whereas with the bent over row, I can't really concentrate on my mid back as much. Now with the bent over row, I feel like I mainly concentrate on my positioning of the exercise more so on the actual rep. And I feel like that takes away from the actual exercise. Now that doesn't mean that the bent over row, I don't do the bent over row, or you shouldn't do the bent over row. It's a great compound exercise, you should be doing it. But with the wide grip cable row, I really want to target the mid back, and that's why I have the difficulty with the bent over row. So yes, that's why I like the wide grip cable row. So for my third favorite back exercise, I have the single arm or both arm machine row. Now I do suggest for every muscle group you should use a machine, mainly because you can really bump up the weight and you don't really need to focus too much on your form. Of course you do need good form, but your whole focus is on actually the pulling movement. Now with the machine row, I like to do the narrow grip, mainly to target my lats. I also prefer doing a single arm over the both arm machine row, because with the single arm I can really target on each lat separately and get that proper squeeze. I also highly suggest for all the back exercises to use lifting straps, because usually your grip or your forearm gives out quicker than your back. So lifting straps are great for any back exercise and highly suggested. There's not really much to say about machine row, it's quite simple, easy to use, straightforward. So moving on to my fourth favorite exercise, which is another lat exercise, it is the lat pullover. Now this has to be many people's favorite lat exercise. And the reason why I love the lat pullover is because I can use many different types of grips. I can use a rope, wide grip, narrow grip. It's mainly just preference. One is not better than the other. It's preference. It's which one feels the best for you. I would highly suggest trying all of them and then sticking to the one that you like the most. The good thing about the rope is you can go that extra mile, you can get that proper squeeze. You can get that with the wide grip, also with the narrow grip, but the rope is easily one of the better ones to get that go that extra mile and get that extra squeeze on your lats. And also for the lat pullover, once in a while I like to do it as a single arm exercise, mainly to avoid any type of imbalances on my lats. So if you do have any type of imbalance, try it as a single arm, not just a bar or a rope. So for my fifth and final favorite exercise, it is the TBar Roll. Same thing as the machine row, the TBar Roll also has that chest support, so you can't really cheat the weight. You're in that stable position. And when you have that perfect form for the T-bar roll, you can easily get one of the best contractions for your mid-back, for your lats, depending on the position, on the grip you have. I usually like to do not so much the straight grip, but there's a 45-degree angle type of grip. So that's easily my favorite grip to use for the T-bar roll. And lifting straps, if I was to suggest anyone to use lifting straps for one exercise, it would be the T-bar roll. You get the best contraction out of any exercise while doing the T-bar roll. And as bonus exercises, I really like to do bent over roll. Who doesn't? You should be doing it since it is a compound exercise. But lately, one of my favorite exercises, which didn't really make it to the list, it has to be the weighted pull-ups. Weighted pull-ups has given me the best. I have to say the thickness of my back has gone very good, mainly because I do narrow grip, not so much wide grip. But yeah, weighted pull-ups, highly suggest them. If you can already do quite a lot of regular pull-ups, weighted pull-ups is a great option. For all the back exercises, remember to maintain perfect form. If your form is not that good, try get it better. Use lighter weight to get that mind-muscle connection, because in the end of the day, your form can really maximize the effectiveness of the back exercise. You can really target that desired muscle you want, whether it be the lat, the mid-back, your rear delts. So having that form, having that good technique can maximize the results of each rep. So these were my top 5 favorite exercises. Now, will it remain this way? I don't know. Maybe in the future it might change, but currently these are my top 5 exercises that I keep regularly in my back workouts and in my pull days. Thank you for watching. That was my top 5 favorite back exercises. Stay tuned for upcoming videos and make sure to subscribe. See you all next time.